Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do an adult coloring haul. I've gotten several things this last month or over the month of July, and I wanted to be able to share all of those things with you. If you like videos like these and you want to continue to see more, please also make sure you hit that thumbs up and like this video so that YouTube knows what kind of content you'd like to see. And it also really helps out my channel, and I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get into this haul. So we are going to start off with my absolute favorite thing. If y'all watched my shop with me video that I did a couple weeks ago, if you didn't see that video, I will go ahead and link it up here in the cards in the top corner so that you can find it, as well as in the description. But it was a really great video. It was a lot of fun to film, and I did a bit of shopping on that day, and I was able to find these Stickles in the 3-packs. I have a few other 3-packs, but I guess I didn't have the whole collection of 3-packs that I was able to find in the store. So I found these at Michael's, and I ended up getting a really good deal on them. So I was pretty pleased, but look at all these greens. You guys know I love coloring leaves, and I love putting glitter on all my flowers. So I'm just looking at these, and I'm just like in heaven with these greens in these 3-packs. And I also love yellows for the centers of my flowers. So these were an absolute perfect find for me, and I'm really excited to open those and be able to use them. Okay, next, I was watching someone else's video, and I saw them share this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that in my life so bad. It's just a little eraser, and it is retractable. It says it's by Tombow, and it says Mono Zero on it. And then it just comes with a pack of extra erasers, and you would just pull this part out, and then you would stick the new eraser in. And I know that you could also go on Amazon and order refills for them, which is really convenient. So yeah, I love this because I could just, if I'm coloring a flower or whatever, you know, like in one of Joanna's books, which I spend a lot of time in, and I go out of the lines a little bit, I've got this little itty bitty eraser. Here, I'll do that and retract it a little bit. But look how nice that is, and it works really, really well. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, your Prismacolors and other colored pencils do actually erase. Okay, and so my next thing is I wanted to play with acrylics. So I got myself all these brushes. I bought these at Hobby Lobby, but there are several of the same kind. Oh, these two came with my gelatos. So those did not come in the set. I'll show you those next. But these are the ones that came in the set. There are several sets like this, even better sets on Amazon. And I will make sure to link things down in the description for you, anything that I showed in this video. And if it's something that you can't get or don't have like a Hobby Lobby, I will link something similar to what I'm showing you. So I got those. And I've been having a lot of fun with acrylic paints and using them just to draw with. This is one of my favorite brushes. If you watch one of my past videos, a couple of my past videos, I actually took this brush and I showed you how to draw stars. And if I remember, I will also link that up here in the top corner, and I'll link that video down in the description, so you can go back and watch that tutorial on adding stars to your backgrounds. And I did that over black marker in one of the videos with white acrylic paint, and it made such an amazing difference. And then I bought this little dotting tool. I got this in Hobby Lobby, and I probably paid a little bit too much for it, because I went on Amazon after that and I found several sets of like different sizes and everything else with fantastic reviews. So I will link some of those down in the description for you in case you're interested. But these are fantastic for making designs and stuff in your backgrounds and using acrylic paints among lots of other things. I believe I've even seen someone use these with their Posca pens. Let's move on to, well, let me show you all of my acrylics. So I bought this big, huge set, and as you can see, I've got every color under the rainbow in here. I even have a teal, which is really pretty, a green, an orange, a yellow. This, I believe, was the basic set, but you really get more than your basic colors in here. Like, if you're going to get into acrylics and you're going to start using them on your coloring pages, you don't need all of these colors. The main colors that you do need is, I believe, red, blue, green, and white, because all of those colors you can take and you can mix together to create another color on the color wheel. So, like, for instance, if I took my yellow and my blue, I mixed those together, I could make several different shades of green depending upon how much blue I add and how much yellow I add. And then you could even change it more and lighten it up if you were to add white to it. So you could do so many things with these. And the only other colors that I would add to my set, I think this might be gray. Yeah, that's a gray. And to make gray, you would just mix a very little bit of black, like a dab of black, with white. So it all depends on the fraction of the amount of color that you add of each color when you're mixing these colors. But you can create all of these colors with just the few colors that I had suggested to you. So if you're going to get started, those are the only ones you need to buy. And if you go to Walmart, they sell acrylic paints for only 50 cents a bottle. And that's what these are. I got a bunch of other colors just because I wanted them. And these are the Apple Barrel brand from Walmart. And I just wanted some pastels without having to mix them, because I find when I start mixing that I really need a big, huge bottle of the white. Like, this white is probably already half gone because I use it for mixing and lightening up colors to make pastels. So I just went and bought myself a bunch more of the lighter colors. So I've got quite an array of them. And then look at this green. That's beautiful. It's called Lime Sherbet. And then a bright yellow, because I love bright yellows. And I love yellow backgrounds. And then I got these. They're called Glitterific. And look how awesome those are. It's an acrylic paint, but it's glitter. So I could basically just paint it onto my coloring page. And, like, these colors are absolutely beautiful. And then I got this one. And this is like blues with like a little bit of, like, I don't know if you could see that, like purples in it. But they're really pretty. This one is like green with golds. Okay, and then I got this one because you guys know I love pink, so I've always got to have my pink. But this has pinks and purples, and it even has some blue in there, and it's so reflective. But I'm going to be using those on a coloring page very soon. Oh, and here's another color that I got in the Apple Barn brand, because it's just bright and happy. And I love oranges. I figure I could mix these two together, this bright yellow and this orange, and come up with a beautiful color. I love color mixing with acrylics. So I got this one too. This is Deco Art, and it's just a metallic silver. I love adding silver to my coloring pages. And then this one is Delta Cream Coat Select Metallic Acrylic Paint. This one, as you can see, was a bit more expensive. These metallics are more money. And those glitter ones that I showed you, I paid almost $4 a bottle even at Walmart for those. So they are quite expensive. And I don't know, I just decided to splurge. I don't usually do that, but I wanted to try them and see if I liked them more than my Stickles. But you could get Stickles for a really good deal. But this is just like a metallic gold, and I started a page in, I bought a PDF by Deborah Muller, and it is her Crowned Beauties, I believe it's called. And I'm actually doing her hair with my new black, well, not all the new colors. I'm not sure how many new colors are from the Monarch, Black Widow Monarch set in this color combination. But look how amazing these pencils are. But yeah, I know most of you have already seen my other video where I showed you that I did get the Monarch pencils, and I did a full swatching on those pencils as well for you. So I'll also link that up in the corner in a card right up here so that y'all could go back and see those videos. But if you got your Monarch pencils, they're wonderful pencils, and they fit right in and fill in a lot of gaps with the previous sets of pencils. Again, I will have all that linked down below in the description box for you so that you could easily find everything that you need or that you're interested in. But like here, what I wanted to show you, like her earrings and her beaded crown and stuff, I am going to probably come in with this gold paint, and I am going to use acrylic on this. So, but I love how this is turning out. I love the colors I chose for her hair. I want her to just be very gold everywhere with lots of highlights. Like I envision what I want from this page. So I just decided to go ahead and purchase the PDF version of the book from her Etsy store. And I'd be glad to link that down below too. But this book has some fabulous portraits in it of just all crowned queens. It's a gorgeous book. So I think I also forgot to show you, I picked up this pretty jar, and I got it for half off on sale in Hobby Lobby, and I'm just using it to hold my paintbrushes, and then I've got them in my new craft cart. And if I can, towards the end of this video, I'll show you my new craft cart and how I've got that situated, or I may do that in a separate video. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how long this video goes, but it's really pretty, and it's plastic. I was trying to find something that's plastic so in case it fell, it didn't break everywhere, but it just has a bunch of bling bling in it. And you guys know me and glitter, so this was right up my alley, and I think it houses my brushes just perfectly. Okay guys, am I the only one that absolutely loves mermaids? Can we just take a minute to see how amazing this pencil case is? I got this at Walmart. This is not new. I purchased this probably close to a year ago, like when the last school year was starting, and it has just sat in my closet, and I had no use for it and could not decide what to put in it. And then I was looking for storage for one of my new purchases, and this turned out to be perfect. But what I'm using it for is my new gelatos. Look at all these beautiful things. I think that's all. But yeah, these came with the gelatos so that you can use them with water because they are water soluble. But I got the pastel pack and the bright pack, and I can't remember, I think there might be 12 in each one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think there are 12 in each one, so I believe that I probably have 24 here. But these are all the colors that I got. I'm not sure yet if I'll purchase more sets because I really will only use these for backgrounds. And I actually did a background tutorial with these. I'd be glad to link that up in the corner cards as well for you guys, in case you're interested in seeing that video. But it was a great tutorial, and it shows you exactly how to use these, and you guys are kind of learning along with me because it was the first time that I used them. But look how nicely this case houses my gelatos. I mean, can it be any more perfect? I love it. I'm obsessed with this bag. I actually went back to Walmart and I was looking to see if they had any more mermaid type bags like this, and they have a new version this year. If you want to go back and try to find it before all the school supplies are gone and everything is sold out. I don't know how much that's going to happen this year since the kids aren't really even in school, but they have another version of it, but it's not this color. So I'm so glad I got mine when I did, because the other one is not really metallic like this. I think it's like a shade of blue or something like that. It's still really pretty, but I love mine more. So I wanted to share another idea with you. This is where I keep, like, if I'm working on a certain project or a certain, I guess, coloring page, and I don't want everything laying all over my desk, I actually got the idea, or just thought of this up on my own. I thought it was a great idea, but this is the perfect size. This is actually from one of my my workout drinks that it's like a powder that comes, and it's just a sports drink that I use when I work out. But it was empty, and so I took all the labels off of it, and I'm going to use acrylic paint to decorate that. And then I bought this sticker, of course, mermaids. And after I paint it, it's going to go on here like this, and it's going to be just used. It's going to be really pretty. Of course, it's probably going to have glitter on it, and that's why I have that glitterifics that I showed you earlier. But I'm going to decorate the whole thing, make it mine, make it unique to me, and then just keep all of my things in it that I'm using for one project, because this was a multimedia project that I actually just finished, and I have to put these things back now. But all of the things in here were being used for the one page that I did on the Hannah Lynn page. And I actually have a video where I did a flip through of her new book, Whimsy Girls Through the Decades, and I did a background, and that was part of the supplies that I used for that page. I also have become very obsessed with my Posca pens lately, and so I wanted more colors. Don't we all need new colors? So I went on Amazon and I purchased these, and I've not opened them yet because I was waiting to do this video for y'all. So that's why some of this stuff is still not opened, and I said today I need to get this video done and get it out for y'all, because it is, what, August 2nd already, and I want to be able to open some of my new supplies and get everything put away. I also got this cutting mat, and I got this at Walmart for only $9.95. So if y'all are looking for cheap cutting mats, this is from Walmart. Of course, I'll try to link everything, like I said, below, so that you guys can find all of this. There's so many things that I hope that I remember to link absolutely everything. And if you see that there is something that I may have forgotten, please let me know in the comments if you're looking for it. I do check all my comments on all of my videos, so don't feel like you can't leave me a comment. I always go back and I check them every single day, probably several times a day, probably too much. But this is my next purchase, and I did a review video on these. I'll link that also up here in the top corner. But look at these gorgeous colors. I don't use markers too often, but I do use them sometimes, and I usually use them when I'm doing like a mixed media type page and doing it on regular paper and not in a coloring book. And then I will use these, and then I will always lay pencils over it. I generally use my Prismacolor pencils over them, which work very, very well. And my last page that I did, the Hannah Lynn, where I did the tutorial on the background, I actually used these, and I laid my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils over the top of them, and those worked so beautifully. So yeah, they are, I don't know how many of you watched my review video, but these are the ones with the nib on this end. And then they actually have the brush tip. So these are Cali Art. I don't know if I said that, but these are the new set by Cali Art, and I believe there's 51 in here because you get the blender to blend your colors together. These blend together really, really well. If you watch my video on the review on these, you will see, I did a blend test, I believe, in that video, and so you will see how well these actually blend together. Okay, so the next things I purchased, I got this palette, and as you can see, I've been using it because I've been mixing paints and I have a project that I've been kind of practicing for that I am working on because I've really lately gotten into a lot of mixed media, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. If you guys would like to see any tutorials with mixed media, please let me know whatever it is that you would like to see down below in the comments, because I always have a running list of all my future videos that I'm going to be doing, and I always take into account everything that everybody wants to see. So I've been getting a lot into mixed media lately and just really enjoying all different kinds of art mediums. And so I purchased this to be able to practice with mixing the acrylics like I was showing you earlier. You know, like mixing the colors and just trying to come up with a different array of colors. And I've been drawing with them, and I did a little project where I made clouds and they came out really, really nice. And then so of course I bought these canvases. These are 11 by 14. I got these at Walmart, but they were super cheap. You could get cheap canvases anywhere in packs of several of them. And Amazon has really great deals on canvases, but I got these. They're the Masters of the Arts brand. I think I only paid like $2.97, and Walmart was literally out of all of their canvases in the art section, so I had to go to the child's section and find these. I got my little handy dandy Walmart app and typed it in what I was looking for, and it gave me the aisle number, and they had these in a separate section, and they had like a couple left, so I kind of got lucky. But you can get canvases anywhere. There's 3 in this one, but I am going to do a project on these, and I don't know if I'm going to film it or not, but I want to do like a cloud landscape, and then this is going to go up on the wall in my office, and it's just going to be really beautiful with lots of pinks and purples and teals. And I'm going to practice a lot of my color mixing on here, and then draw in all my clouds and put lots of highlights in my clouds. I have it all pictured in my head exactly what I want to do. But there's that. And then these were on sale at Hobby Lobby, and I really wanted a mixed media pad because I don't know if some of you know this about me, but I do draw sometimes, and I like to color in my drawings, and I do a lot of, you know, other things aside from coloring. But this paper seemed really, really wonderful, and I loved that it is perforated, and so I could just tear these right out if I wanted to. I got the smaller one because when I'm drawing portraits and stuff like that, or faces, or practicing, I don't like to have too big of a page, so I didn't want like the 8 by 10 or something that was too big, or an 11 by 14. So this one is 7 by 10, so it's perfect for me. And if I wanted to go somewhere and take it, not that any of us are going to sit in coffee shops right now, but if I wanted to, I have it for later when the world starts opening back up again, and I could take it and sit in a coffee shop and work on my art. But this is mixed media, so this will take anything, and I figured this was thick enough to even take water if I wanted to experiment with watercolors. Okay, so look what I did, y'all. Yes, I had so many issues with breakages and stuff in my last 150 set, and I was just sharpening my pencils away, and I really needed more Prismas, so I bought myself another 150 set when the price dropped drastically. And see, I've already taken some out for replacements, but this is going to stand in for my replacement set, because you guys know these are my favorite pencils in the whole wide world. Those of you that are just stumbling across this video because you did a search on Facebook for adult coloring hauls, I have a Facebook group where it is all Prismacolor. We do Prismacolor color-alongs, and we all participate together. And so if you would like to join my Facebook group, I'm going to have the link down below so that you can find it. Okay, so here is one of the next things that I purchased. I don't know how many of you, like I said, I do so many different things. Like I love art. I really do. But I do a lot of Zentangle, and these are the little tile sets for Zentangle. and I needed more paper. I love the black ones because I like to do Zentangle and then use my gel pens, my glittery gel pens on my Zentangle. So I got 75 white acid-free tiles and then 75 black acid-free tiles. And these were a really great deal on Amazon. They're not expensive at all. I probably paid like $5 a pack or something like that. But I always like to keep those because sometimes I just like to sit and relax and turn on soothing music and just do my Zentangles. Okay, so I was able to find a Zentangle that I did, and this is one that I probably followed a tutorial online, but that's what it is. You just draw a bunch of lines and they just come together and they make a pattern, and you can get really creative with it. If you can see, these are kind of like black moons with a pen that I went over a white pencil with. This is either white pencil or white gel pen. I can't remember. It's been so long since I did this. And I did some shading with the white pencil. And I did some shading here with the white pencil. But it's a really cool project to get into. And it's just another thing that I really love doing when I just want to sit and relax. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the video here. I'm going to end this video with all the coloring books that I purchased last month. So the first one that I got was the Tattoo book by Hannah Lynn, Tattoo Darlings. And I'm not going to do full flip throughs of these because I'm sure many people have seen these books, but I'll just show you a few of the pages. And I'm kind of wishing that I would have gotten the PDF of this one because, as you can see, it's got really thick line art. And I'm not really into the really thick line art unless I'm coloring with markers. So I may go back and actually purchase the PDF of this one too because I love the artwork in it. But I would like to color this one with markers and then go over it with pencils and do my shading. So that's that one. I love this one. Okay, so that was Hannah Lynn's Tattoo Darlings. The next one I got was Deborah Muller's Bad Fairies. Now, I don't usually buy these kind of creepy, like out there books all the time, but they have their place. And sometimes I get in one of those moods and I'm just like, I just want to color something that just looks really out there. I don't know, and that's when I tend to go to like the Halloween, but it usually happens around Halloween time is when I start pulling these out. But she didn't do this one, I don't believe, like in October or last year. This was a recent book, one of her recent ones, but it's just really all images that are kind of crazy and out there, and like the ones that I like I love this one and I would really like to color that one, but some of them do get really out there and I would not color them. Like I wouldn't color this one just because I don't like snakes. And some of these that have a lot of skulls and stuff in them, I wouldn't color those either. But I love to support the artists that I love. So I generally buy every book that they put out, whether it be the book or the PDF. But this one would be really great for mixed media too. So I kind of wish I would have gotten the PDFs of these now that I just recently purchased my first PDF when I had the messed up coloring book. I am probably going to lean towards buying more PDFs because I could do so much more using my own paper. But this one's cute too. Rock On, it says, Twisted. That one's cute. I would color that, and she's got fairy wings. And this one, she just looks like no one's gonna mess with me, you know? Like, sometimes I really just love ones like that, and I just get that vibe and want to color those. So, there's that one. And then I am sure you've all seen this one. I did a flip through. So many people have done a flip through. Everybody's loving this book. I did the tutorial on this one where I did the background and did a whole page in mixed media and colored the Groovy Girl. But this book is one of my absolute favorites. I already did a flip through, so I don't know how many of you saw that video, but it was part flip through and part tutorial for a background. So that'll be linked down in the description if you want to find that video. But this is a great book. It really is. I love it, and I can't wait to color the next page in that one. And then I got Joanna Basford's Christmas. This one, I linked it when it dropped in price drastically. I linked it in my Facebook group, and I know a lot of you were able to take advantage of that as well. But this is Joanna Basford's Christmas book. And there are some really beautiful images in here, but I don't know, lately I've just really gotten into coloring anything that is just peaceful and happy. So that Bad Fairies book probably will not get touched for a while. But there will be one day when I feel like coloring an image like that, and I will go grab that book and color something because I'm just in that mood. I have to be in that kind of mood to color something like that. But right now I'm all about botanicals and just peaceful things. Flowers. I love flowers. And this one is the new Maria Troll book. Am I saying that right? Maria Troll, yes. I didn't have any of her books yet, and everybody was showing me images colored in these books, and I was watching some color alongs and I saw images in these books, and I just had to bite the bullet and buy them. But it's got beautiful images in it. I'm sure all of you have, or most of you have seen this book already, but there's just so many cute things in here and lots of flowers that are right up my alley, and I can't wait to do one of these ones that already has the black background in it. Like, I already see and envision exactly what I would do on this page here. And then you've got some like this one where this would be just like a very quick, like, get it done in a couple days for me, because I'm a very slow colorist. Most of you know that. But this is really cute. And oh, it looks like I already started coloring something on this one. I did a couple leaves. I wanted to test out the paper and see what it was like, and I can't remember. I think I used my Caran d'Ache pencils, my Pablo pencils on that one. And then her next one that I got is Flora. And I'm sure most of you have seen this. And I don't know if a lot of you know this, but she has a plant register in the back of her books where she tells you every page and what kind of plant it is. So if you wanted to go online and you wanted to Google whatever plant that was, you can find the actual realistic coloring for that, and then you can just color your page really realistic using pictures on Google, which I think is really amazing. And that was the main reason that I purchased these books, because a lot of you know that I do that, and I always suggest for y'all to do that. If there's an image or something that you want to color and you don't know exactly how you want to color it, always go on Google and type in whatever it is you're looking for, pull up an image that really just inspires you, and then try to copy it with your colored pencils. Prismacolors are really good for that. And I do that all the time with my Prismacolors. But this one is Nightfall. This took forever to get to me. I just got this yesterday. It took like a week and a half to get to me. But look how beautiful. I absolutely love this. I want to color this page so bad. I love the little bunnies. I love her hair. Oh my gosh. I want to play around with the paper in these books and see which pencils lay down on this paper the best, because I really want to do something completely with my Pablo pencils, and I've not done that yet. So there's that one. And I believe that is everything that I got this month, but that's a lot, isn't it? Okay, so this is the card I got. I got it in this color because, oh, I see something else I got that I didn't show y'all. But I got it in this color because I am obsessed with this color. And everything for me is always either pastel-y pink or this like sea foamy green color. Those are just like my favorites, and I mean, I'll do a video on everything I have in my cart, but probably not on this one because this video has already gone way too far and it is probably really long already. But the one last thing I wanted to show you, now it looks like I got pencil shavings everywhere, but I got this case because I got those Monarch pencils, and so I had to find a way to house all the Monarch pencils, and so I took them and put them in my Prismacolor case. So I just ordered a bigger case. I think this one is like a 200 case. I'll link it in the description, but this is absolutely beautiful, and it's like this vinyl material. It's so nice. But here is my case where I'm keeping my Prismacolors now. And then I plan on cleaning up my desk and using the rest of the space in this one that is beyond the 150 to house all the colors that are my favorites that I would like to keep doubles in here, because I've got an extra set that my kids were not using and I kind of stole them. Because if you're not using Prismacolors, they're mine. Okay, so that was it for this haul, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you would like the link to join my Facebook group, that will be down below in the description. Everything that I showed you in this video will also be linked in the description so that you can easily find it. All the videos that I suggested, though, you will also find all of those down there. And if you liked this video, please make sure that you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. So also please make sure that you like this video by hitting the little thumbs up down there below the video. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy coloring. Bye.